Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a few exercises to improve your mid-back rotation. A lot of people with hunch-over posture cannot turn their mid-back to right and left side. This exercise is called thoracic rotation in forearm and knees position. So first, I want you to bring your both forearm onto this position on the ground. Try to keep knees in the same line of your forearm. Slightly keep the distance between your hands. Make sure your forearm is not like that, but it's in a pronated position. Once you have that position, try to keep your spine straight as much as you can. Make sure the head is not falling like that. So gently push the forearm down, both of them, and try to lift the head and keep the spine in a straight line. Now once you maintain that, slowly try to push your right forearm and lift the left one towards the ceiling, like you are turning your whole left side towards the ceiling. Again, as you try to do that, make sure when you lifting, you don't shift your body fully to the right side. Make sure you're not shifting your body backward. So try to go into the position again. Try to maintain the right forearm push gently to the ground. And now let's try to lift the left side in a rotation. Also, you want to rotate your head, so you want to look towards the ceiling and bring it back. You can repeat the same movement on the opposite side. This time you're going to push your left side down, and let's try to rotate with your right side and turn your neck towards the ceiling also. Breathe, inhale and exhale when you're trying to do this position. This exercise is called thoracic rotation in crawling position or hands and knee position. So let's try to go on your hands and knees. Hands will be shoulder width apart and knees in the same line of your hands. So now I want to emphasize a little bit more on your hand support, or how the hand should be. So I definitely wanted to make sure that hand is not like this way, or it's not loading, your body shouldn't be loading on one side more than the other. So basically I want you to open your fingers as much as you can, open your thumb as much as you can. Second finger has to be in this plane again, so I don't want something like that, or I don't want something like this either. So again, hands and knees, try to spread your fingers as far as you can, open your thumbs, second finger in a line straight this way. As you maintain that, try to keep your elbows straight, knees in the line of your hands, head looking down, but still whole spine should be straight. Once you maintain that, try to lift the left hand towards the ceiling. As you lift the left hand, you're rotating your whole upper trunk towards the ceiling also, together with your neck. And as you do that movement, inhale and exhale. Again, make sure that when you lifting this opposite hand, or in this case the left hand, to the ceiling, don't try to stay backward, or don't try to shift your full body weight on the right side. Try to stay in the center. So my head has to be between the two hands, and now as I push my right hand down, I'm lifting the left to the ceiling towards, same time with the trunk and neck also rotating upwards. Try to switch to the opposite side. So push your left hand down to the ground, and now the right side is moving to the ceiling, right upper trunk and neck rotation to the ceiling also. One more important thing is, as you lift and reach to this position, think about now slightly pushing your left hand down to the ground, and right wants to get longer to the ceiling. So think about elongation of your whole this chain, starting from left hand to the right hand. So again, right hand is getting longer to the ceiling and left hand is pushing down to the ground. As you do this exercise, make sure you inhale and exhale, and relax your upper trap muscles when you're doing this exercise. So this exercise is progression for thoracic rotation in hands and knee position. We're going to use the green TheraBand, and make sure you make a loop like this so we don't have to grip the TheraBand. So again, now let's try to get into the same position as we explained for hands and knees. And once we maintain this, we're gonna try to adjust the band in such a way that your left hand is staying to the ground, and we're gonna do the same movement but now with the resistance of the TheraBand. So let's try to open your fingers, maintain the position of your hands to the ground, and have a TheraBand on one hand, other hand is just holding the other Thera side of the band down to the ground. And now same way, try to rotate your whole right side towards the ceiling and slowly come back. If the resistance is a little bit too much, you can always reduce the resistance by adjusting the length of the TheraBand. So I'm going to reduce the little bit resistance by making it a little bit longer. And so same thing again, try to rotate your whole right side towards the ceiling as you inhale and exhale. Same thing you can repeat on the other side by switching the loop to the other side. This exercise is to open especially the chest muscle, which is called pectoralis major. Also, not only opening for the shoulder, but it really helps to spread the shoulder blade away from each other. So first, let's try to keep your right hand and actually feet a little bit away from the wall. Slightly bend your knees. Try to keep your neck and spine against the wall. And now let's try to bring your right elbow at the level of your right shoulder, basically right hand 90-90, and try to keep your fingers wide open. As you maintain this position, slightly try to send the energy from your shoulder to the elbow. So basically think about your whole arm is getting slightly longer towards that side. Try to maintain your fingers wide open. As you maintain this position, now we can slowly, so first exercise is just simply maintain this position and only on the one side. Once you get comfortable, then you can try it on the both side. Same thing again, try to keep your both upper extremity against the wall, fingers wide open, inhale and exhale. If you feel your back is starting to get arched, you can always sit a little bit lower and try to control that arching. So you shouldn't go into the lumbar spine more extension or arch. So now again, this hold that one position on one side, you can do it on the other side. Now let's try it slight movement. So basically try to maintain this position and then slide down and slide up as far as you can. No need to go too far down, but also try to maintain the whole right upper extremity against the wall. You shouldn't lose that as you inhale and exhale. Thank you.